Hello, everybody. Hi there. Can you guys see me? I hope I'm live. I think I'm live now. Hello there. How are you guys? Um, so I just started the Facebook Live, and for some reason it wasn't working. It was stalling, and I hope that some of you guys didn't get confused. um, Week after week, one way or another. We are always just checking this Facebook Live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Coming to you guys from it's what I would call a new scenery. Look at this. Look at the background. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. I love it. And we have this new scenery because we're going to be doing some well, we're going to be doing once a month, we're going to be doing some videos for Encuentro Latino, the Encuentro Latino TV show. So this is where we're going to be doing it out of. And I wanted to share that with you guys today, which is why I am coming to you live from this space today. Hello, Andrea. Oh, please tell me that it looks okay. Um, Yes, it's been different. It's been different. By next week, I probably have the newer platform where we can go ahead and share to other um, social media platforms as well, like Twitter and like LinkedIn. And I don't think it includes Instagram. I don't think it does, but it does do Twitter and YouTube. Very important. So we're going to be doing that. Andrea, can you let me know if I should stand back a little bit more? I'm not sure. Is that good? Let's see here. That looks good. There you go. Maybe I can bring myself down. There you go. So, how are you guys? I hope some of you guys will continue to tune in today. Hola, 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 Yadires Nova-Salcedo. Feliz, contenta como siempre. Aquí estoy hablando con todos ustedes en el día de hoy. Hoy vamos a tener un tema muy bueno que se titula Acepta tu pasado. Acepte su pasado. Today we're going to be having a very special topic. A lot of people have asked me about this topic that we're going to be talking about today. It's called Accept Your Past. Accept your past. We've done a video on it. And based on that video, I always get a lot of questions from people regarding accepting their past and what it really means and what they need to do in order to be accepting their past. Am I really accepting my past once I do this? Or am I not really accepting it? Am I not doing all the steps that I need to be doing to be able to accept my past? A lot of people are confused. A lot of people ask me whether accepting your past means that you need to forget about what happened to you or with anyone in the past. That is not the case. That's one of the answers for you. It's about letting go, and it's about letting go for your benefit. So, accepting your past is to benefit you, not necessarily to benefit that other person or that situation. Mind you, accepting your past doesn't mean it's accepting things that happened that were bad, that were not so pleasant in the past. Accepting your past just means that anything that happened to you, whether it's good or bad, remember that to me, everything is good because everything that happens to us for a good reason. Even if it's something that's negative and that it's hard for us to accept that it happened to us. So that is the difference. That accepting your past means accept everything that was, and then so that you can move on. Accept good things, accept bad things, accept, again, what you consider bad. Accept anything that has happened to you. If you are 50 years old right now, anything that happened to you from today, a couple of minutes ago, backwards, accept all of it. And that's how you're moving forward. So that's what accepting your past is about. Today, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I am going to be addressing some of the questions that people have asked me throughout time about accepting your past and what it really means, because they're confused. Because they tell me, well, I want to accept my past, but I don't want to forget it, because then if I forget it, it could happen again. Just because you went through something and because you forgetting doesn't mean that it could happen again because you totally forgot about it. It just means that you're letting go of it. And it's going to be for a good reason. It's for you to have sanity. It's for you to be able to continue moving forward. So that's what accepting your past is about. Let me know if you guys have any questions. And then in the meantime, throughout this Facebook Live, I will go ahead and address some of the questions that you might have. And for that, I have my wonderful assistant, Andrea, who's always with me on these Facebook Lives, reminding me and telling me some of the questions that we've received in the past regarding Facebook Live, regarding accepting your past. So Andrea knows about everything, Facebook Lives, everything. So um, definitely stay right there, because I am going to go back to English. You guys know how I do this. I do English and then Spanish and then English and then Spanish again. So mind you, that's how it's going to be this Facebook Live. So I do want to say hello to a couple of people who are joining in. Andrea, I already said hello to you. And then we have Chantel Rivas. Hola, señora Rivas, ¿cómo está usted? Un placer que está con nosotros usted en el día de hoy. Amable señora Salcedo, saludos y bendiciones para usted en este lluvioso y lindo día. Me gustó el lluvioso y lindo. Porque necesitamos siempre entender que todos los días son buenos, todos los días son buenos, no importa que esté nevando, que esté lloviendo, que esté soleado, no importa. Yo entiendo que con el sol, ustedes saben que hay muchas personas que no les gusta el sol realmente, que no les gusta mucho el sol. Entonces, lo que es bueno para uno no significa que es bueno para otras personas. Así es que me gustó cuando usted dijo acá, este lluvioso y lindo día. Los días son lindos porque usted los ve así. Así es que gracias por estar con nosotros en este Facebook Live. Estamos hablando en el día de hoy de aceptar nuestro pasado. Y aceptar nuestro pasado es importante que ustedes sepan. Me han hecho muchas preguntas ya las personas. Voy a tratar de hablar de unas cuantas de las preguntas que me han tenido las personas que me han hecho. Y una de ellas es el aceptar mi pasado. ¿Qué significa eso? ¿Que yo tengo que olvidarme totalmente de cosas que me sucedieron en el pasado? No, eso no es lo que significa, porque me dicen que tienen temor de que si lo olvidan esas cosas, se olvidan esas cosas, ya automáticamente le pueden suceder otra vez. Las cosas le suceden otra vez a usted si usted tiene que aprender todavía esa lección. Si esa lección ya está superada, usted no va a pasar por lo mismo otra vez. Así es que no se preocupe de eso si usted siente que usted superó esa lección del pasado. Cuando también decimos que el aceptar nuestro pasado, hay muchas personas que piensan que automáticamente son cosas negativas, que tenemos como que acepta esto, ya esto sucedió, esto es negativo, tienes que aceptarlo. No es de eso que estamos hablando de que usted acepte su pasado en general, de que usted entienda que las cosas negativas, que usted la ve negativa, para mí no hay negativa positiva, todas son positivas, porque aunque fueron negativas en aquel momento, fueron para lograr que usted crezca y evolucione de la forma que usted lo ha hecho. y por eso usted está aquí hoy en día y usted es quien es hoy en día por las cosas que le sucedieron en el pasado. Entonces, de eso es que estamos hablando. Acepte su pasado. Lo que usted considera como algo negativo, también acepte su pasado en general, cosas positivas, todo, hay que aceptarlo todo, todo lo que nos sucedió a nosotros. Por ejemplo, di el ejemplo de que si una persona tiene 50 años, desde hace unos minutos hacia atrás, usted tiene que olvidarlo todo, los últimos 50 años, no olvidarlo, perdón, usted tiene que aceptarlo. Aceptar nuestro pasado, todo lo que nos ha sucedido a nosotros en ese tiempo hasta ahora, tenemos que siempre aceptarlo. Porque cuando aceptamos nuestro pasado, le estamos dando entrada a otras cosas positivas que sigan ya viniendo. Porque si nos quedamos siempre pensando en el pasado, en el pasado, en el pasado, no podemos estar en el pasado. Tenemos que aceptarlo y dejarlo donde pertenece, en el pasado, allá atrás, que se quede allá atrás. ¿Sí? Entonces, de ahora en adelante, aceptar nuestro pasado. Si usted tiene alguna pregunta, señora Rivas, algunas personas también que se están uniendo ahora mismo, ya recuerden que yo les saludo a ustedes si ustedes me saludan a mí, porque hay personas que de una u otra forma no necesariamente quieren que sepan que están en el Facebook Live porque están en un trabajo, por diferentes razones, diferentes motivos. Así es que si usted tiene alguna pregunta, por favor, haga la pregunta o envíeme un mensaje y ahí entonces yo les respondo. Déjame ver acá, dice la señora Rivas, a mí sí me gusta el sol, es una de mis inspiraciones siempre. A mí me fascina el sol. Mi esposo siempre dice, a ti te fascina el sol. Yo cuando me levanto abro todas las ventanas, todas las cortinas porque me gusta que entre la luz. A mí me fascina el sol, pero también me fascina todo en general, porque si está nevando, yo puedo salir y disfrutar de la nieve. Si está lluvioso, pues a mí no me molesta la lluvia tampoco. Sí me gustaría si llueve en la noche ya, obviamente cuando yo estoy durmiendo, sería bueno. Pero a mí no me importa realmente lo que esté pasando afuera, porque siempre he entendido que el control mío lo tengo yo internamente. Entonces, ese es el mensaje que yo le daría a ustedes, que no importa lo que está pasando allá afuera, si está lluvioso, si está ventoso, si está soleado, no importa. Usted lo que quiere es que esté todo perfecto dentro de usted, para que eso se refleje. ¿Está bien? So, we're talking lately about the Facebook Live that we've been doing. Um, for those of you who are just joining in, we are joining in from this beautiful set that we have created. And this is going to be used for the Encuentro Latino TV show. Yes, maybe I can use it for Step Forward, live too with you guys. You never know. Let's just see. So I'm very happy. Don't you guys think it's beautiful? I think it's beautiful. I think it's very peaceful and serene. And I love that. So stepping forward to a better you. So I have a message here. Oh, let me see here. I have a message. Oh my God. Let me see, Danny. Oh, let me see here. Bueno, le tengo que dar a translate. Congratulations from Bulgaria. Dear Didi, blessings and love from us. Hello to both of you. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, Danny. And I mean, I am so happy. I am so happy that you guys made it to Bulgaria and that you're healthy and that you're doing great in Bulgaria. I hope everything is great there. I know with the whole situation with Ukraine, stay safe, okay? Stay safe, you too. And I did say that I was going to say hello to you guys. So a kiss to you, obviously. And hey, why don't we give a kiss to Maria as well? These are parents, my friend Maria's parents. They were here from Bulgaria and they were in Boston for some time. And now they're back in Bulgaria. So I hope everything is doing fine over there and that I'm so happy that you've joined into this Facebook Live, obviously. So I'm very happy. Thank you so much for being with us on this Facebook Live. Today we're talking about accepting our past. Accepting our past. Is this something that you have done already? Have you accepted your past? Because you do realize that in order for you to continue on, you need to accept your past. So let me see here. So let me see. I would like to say, let me see. The beautiful thing is that even though this is a message, I can actually hit translate here and I can translate your messages. So feel free to go ahead and let me see here. I can translate your messages. Let me see here. Your messages ah, to English. There you go. Feel free to, let me see here. Feel free to comment on this Facebook Live. And that's the beautiful thing is that it doesn't matter what language you're speaking in. Please feel to comment in whatever language and I can hit translate and I can go ahead and read your messages. So thank you so much again for joining us from Bulgaria. Yay! Kisses to you guys. Thank you so much for joining in. Le acabo de enviar besos, saludos a unas personas, a unas amistades que estaban aquí en Boston. Y ellos son de Bulgaria y están de regreso en Bulgaria ahora y está acompañándome ahora en el Facebook Live. Yo feliz y contenta por ellos. Bueno, queriendo que se mantengan allá a salvo, allá porque con la situación de Ucrania y todo eso, pero están bien allá ellos en Bulgaria. Así es que no importa el idioma que las personas quieran comentar, yo desde aquí le doy a traducción y ahí entonces puedo ver, leer sus mensajes y responderle. Así es que gracias nuevamente por estar con nosotros. Vamos hasta ahora a hablar acerca de accept your past. Okay, so let's go back to accept your past. What is it that we're talking about? There are many things that happen to us that were not so pleasant. Like I said earlier, I have had my share of unpleasant situations in the past. And I had to understand many years ago that the Yadires that you guys see in front of you right now is a result of everything that has happened to me in the past. And that is the same thing with you. And all of you guys who are watching, it is exactly the same thing. Everything that you have gone through in the past, always keep that in mind, did something, added something, even though you think it added negative things, it added positive things so that you yourself can be who you are right now at this moment. Okay? So it's important for you to know that the only way that you're going to be able to continue evolving and growing spiritually is if you let go of the past. Even if we go now, if we leave this earth, we need to have it inside us, inside of us, to be able to just let go of everything that we have around us, even the relationships with our loved ones. We need to be able to let go in order for us to cross over and to go where we need to go. And that's all part of the kind of exercises that I'm trying to get you to put in place, which is to accept your past. And again, accepting just really doesn't mean that you're gonna, if you went through some tough situations with people, some negative things, it doesn't mean you need to call that person, by the way. A lot of you guys have asked, well, accepting my past, what does that mean? Do I need to call the person that I had an altercation with or that I had some issues with, including family members? And do I need to let them know, oh, I feel bad about this and I feel this and I feel that? You don't have to talk about anything that happened. You don't have to call those people at all. You just need to be okay with what happened. That's what accepting your past means. If it feels better to call that person and to say, this happened, let's move on. But you have to remember that you accepting your past is not guaranteeing that that other person, whoever you had an altercation with or a bad experience with, it doesn't mean that they're ready to accept their past. And that's the beauty of this is that you yourself, you have control of what you're feeling, really. There are a lot of people who stay with so many things, so many negative things that happened to them in the past, let's say, and they go around like it's a backpack. It's a backpack. They have all of those bad experiences with them all the time. And maybe those people that you had the altercation with, maybe they've moved on and they didn't even tell you. They've moved on, but because you have it inside you and you're always thinking all these negative things that happen to you and you don't want to forgive them. It's not about forgiveness, by the way. It's not about forgiving them. It's about you accepting that what happened was meant to happen because everything that happens to us was meant to happen. And you accepting your past, it just means that you are okay with it. You don't have to put it publicly on Facebook, on social media saying, I have, accepted my past. You don't have to do that. You don't have to call anyone to let them know that you've accepted your past. You just need to accept your past and just for you, so you can feel better, so that new things can come into your experience and better things can come into your experience. Okay, so I'm going to be back with you, and then we're going to talk about some other questions that we have about accepting our past. So far, remember, it's not about forgiving anyone. You're not forgiving things that have happened to you in the past that were negative. You're not, you're not really forgiving anybody. You're just accepting it, that it had to happen and that it's for your well-being, that you want to move on. You want to let that go. That's what we're telling you to do. Okay, so it's not about calling anybody and it's not about reopening, rehashing those wounds. It's not about that at all. And that it's not about forgiving. So, so we'll address some of the other questions in a little bit in English. Let me go back to the Spanish side really quickly and I'll be right back with you. Estábamos hablando de si hay personas, obviamente, que se sienten que el aceptar su pasado significa que si sucedieron cosas negativas con una persona, recuerden negativo porque así usted lo vio, fue una mala experiencia. Si sucedió una mala experiencia con alguien, eso significa que usted tiene que llamar a esa persona y volver otra vez a abrir este capítulo de su vida. Eso no es lo que le estamos diciendo. Lo que le estamos diciendo es que usted debe aceptar que esas cosas tenían que pasar para que usted sea la persona que usted es hoy en día. Hay muchas personas que nos preguntan, bueno, ¿eso significa que yo tengo que perdonar a las personas? Realmente el aceptar que las cosas que pasaron tenían que pasar, ya usted está hasta cierto punto aceptando y no perdonando directamente a una persona, pero aceptando ya lo que pasó, usted hasta cierto punto está diciendo, ya yo estoy bien con eso me tuvo que pasar a mí para yo ser quien soy hoy en día. Debo mejorarme, debo no olvidar, que es lo que muchas personas dicen, yo puedo perdonar, pero no olvidar. Es lo que dicen muchas personas. Y aquí no se está diciendo que olvide tampoco, porque usted debe también estar siempre a la vanguardia, estar siempre pensando, no esperando que las cosas vuelvan a repetirse. Eso tampoco es lo que se le está diciendo, porque tenga en mente que si las cosas se repiten, eso significa que usted aún no ha pasado esa prueba. Cuando las cosas se repiten, usted no ha pasado esa prueba. El día que usted ya pase esa prueba, esa lección de vida, usted eso no se va a volver a repetir, ni en esta vida ni en otras, porque ya usted lo pasó. Así es que funciona. Así es que funcionan las leyes del universo. de que obviamente no volvemos a pasar las pruebas que ya usted superó. Pero para eso usted está aquí, para pasar diferentes pruebas. Y una de ellas es el aceptar su pasado. Es una prueba difícil porque hay personas que no quieren olvidar que esas cosas pasaron. Hay personas que no quieren dar a reconocer, ¿no? O dejarle dicho a esa persona, yo te, porque realmente, si usted se pone a pensar, yo acepto tu, ¿cómo le dicen? Realmente esa persona no está llegando a usted para decirle perdóname. Eso es lo que estoy tratando de decir. Aquí usted no está perdonando a nadie específicamente. Usted simplemente se está dando usted el espacio para ya olvidar que eso sucedió, para poder aceptar nuevas cosas. No se trata del perdón en este caso. Aunque el perdón es algo muy poderoso. Usted tiene que perdonarse a usted mismo por muchas cosas que nosotros de una u otra forma terminamos haciendo en el pasado y que vamos a estar haciendo en el futuro, porque recuerde que no somos perfectos, somos imperfectos. Entonces vamos a seguir haciendo diferentes cosas. No crean que van a ser perfectos de la noche a la mañana. Eso, la perfección no existe en este plano terrenal. No existe ni existirá. Así es que tenemos que entender ese concepto y entender que nos van a seguir pasando cosas. Es cuán rápido nosotros asimilamos esas cosas, reaccionamos de una forma positiva a todo, no importa si es, como uno le dice, negativo o positivo. Lo que usted piensa que es negativo, otra persona quizás piensa que es positivo. Tenga eso en mente. ¿Está bien? So we definitely want to talk about, let me see here. I actually want to read a message here. Señor Alvarado, aquí estoy mirando su mensaje. Déjeme leerlo acá. Gracias por su mensaje. Thank you so much. If you have any messages, please put them in the comment area so that I can go ahead and get back to you. Me gusta mucho este lindo mensaje. Así es realmente. Hay que olvidar el pasado para darle paso al presente, definitivamente. Y no olvidarlo en el sentido que nos vamos a olvidar que eso sucedió. Es simplemente aceptarlo y sentirnos bien de que eso hasta haya sucedido. Yo sé que es difícil uno, bueno, poder decir, bueno, no fue que me gustó que me haya sucedido eso, porque son cosas negativas. La mayoría de las veces las cosas que uno quiere olvidar son las partes negativas. Eso definitivamente es el caso siempre. Entonces, no es que queremos olvidarlo de un todo, tenemos que recordarlo de que eso pasó y agradecer que eso haya pasado. Así es que todos, cada uno de nosotros vamos a pasar por situaciones así. Yo he pasado por muchas situaciones difíciles que eventualmente también voy a compartir con ustedes en Facebook Lives futuros, quiero que ustedes sepan, bueno, que estoy planificando varias cosas. Vamos a estar haciendo varias cosas además de estos Facebook Lives. Ustedes saben que tenemos el podcast, que si usted obviamente le gusta recibir estos mensajes positivos a través de un podcast, vaya donde usted escucha sus podcasts y busquen Step Forward to a Better You. Y ahí puede también recibir estos mensajes positivos. Quiero también que vayan al canal de YouTube, Step Forward to a Better You. Quiero que vayan al canal. Los mensajes que están ahí, no piensen que porque lo han visto una vez, dos veces, que ya yo misma, cuando los vuelvo a ver, me recuerdo de esos mensajes que la divinidad dio a través de mí. Es importante que ustedes sepan eso, que Yadires, yo como persona, a mí se me olvidan de estos mensajes que ya yo he dado a través de estos videos. Y es para que ustedes vean cómo funciona, ya que fue la divinidad que me dio el mensaje, yo lo escribí y los grabé. Entonces, a mí, Yadires, se me olvidan de los mensajes que yo puse y entro al canal de YouTube y los veo y yo digo, wow, qué mensaje más bueno. Pero todos, cada uno de nosotros tenemos que recordarnos de hacer esto. Um, Definitivamente. So I wanted to highlight, I've been 30 minutes in this Facebook Live. I think we're going to be ending it sooner than later. And if we don't address some of the questions that you guys might have, I think that, by the way, I am getting a lot of people asking me to do a Facebook Live, maybe a little later in the night. That way, it's not the middle of the day, so a lot of people are not working. I've been getting a lot of messages regarding that. So we might just have to change the time for this Facebook Live from Wednesday at 1. We might change it to a later time, just because a lot of people are at work and they're not able to be part of the actual Facebook Live and ask questions, just like now. So here, Andrea says she loves our background. I love it too. Do you guys love the background? Do you guys like it? Isn't it beautiful? I love it. Do you love it? ¿Le gusta a ustedes el background que tenemos aquí? A mí me gusta mucho, a Andrea también le gusta. Déjenme saber si a ustedes le gusta también. Let me see. Andrea says, well, Andrea is reminding me about some of the questions that we've gotten. What about if you made the mistake and you feel bad and you want to connect what and you want to correct what you did? What about if you made the mistake and you feel bad and you want to correct what you did? Correcting means what? Accepting it, which that's the way that you correct it, or you mean calling the person and saying, I really think that was, something that I didn't intend to do. I apologize. I'm sorry. Is that what you mean, Andy? Is that what you're trying to ask? So let me know. Because what feels right to you, then that's what you need to do. Always keep that in mind. What is correction for you? Correcting means that I call the person and that I let them, yes, okay, good. So correcting to you, if that's what correcting is, then that's what you do. If you feel like you can correct it within you and say, I'm not going to do that again, and just not do it with other people, something that you've done with someone, for instance, you're already accepting your past, which means that you're already surpassing that test, right? And therefore, you no longer need to go ahead and call that other person that you feel you did the wrong thing with and say, "Oh, I apologize." Unless you feel that that's the right thing to do, you do what your heart feels. Always keep in mind that it's not about what you're thinking. It's not about, well, I think that maybe I should call that person and apologize. I think that maybe I don't have to. So your mind can tell you, well, I think maybe I don't have to call and apologize, but maybe your soul is telling you, yes, you should. So I want you to listen to your soul in that part and not listen to your mind telling you, I don't need to call that person to apologize. That's your mind. So you're thinking it. If you feel like you should because you're going to feel better afterwards, then that's what you need to do. Just learn how to listen to your feelings. That's what you need to do. We are going to talk about listening to your feelings more instead of listening to your mind. Okay, so that's one of the topics that we'll address. Maybe next week we can address that, or a week in the future. Let's just see. But definitely, that's something that I want you to do, is just to make sure that you listen to how you feel. It's funny because it sounds weird. You listen to your feelings. It just means pay attention to what you feel. If you feel like, no, I'm going to feel better once I call this person, then that's what you need to do. Call, make it better, move on. Remember, you're not doing it for them. Even if they're not willing to accept your apology, even if they're not willing to accept that they did it wrong, it doesn't matter. It's not about what they accept, it's about what you accept and how you're thinking and how you're able to forget, accept the past. Remember, forget, accept your past. That's what you're trying to do. Okay. Um, okay. Andy says, yes, call to say that I'm sorry. Exactly. So that's what you do. But remember, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. The other person doesn't have to listen to the fact that you want to say, I'm sorry. So if that makes you feel better, then that's when you do it. That's when you do it. Okay. So let me see here. Chantel Rivas. Hello there. Let me see you again. Sus alentadores y lindos. Yo los veo una y otra vez y nunca me cansaré de hacerlo. Gracias. Muchísimas gracias, muchísimas gracias. Yo también los veo y es porque muchas veces los escucho en el podcast, porque siento como que son tantos mensajes positivos que yo quiero recordarme de estas cosas, porque recuerden que yo no fueron cosas que nacieron de mí, no fueron mi inspiración hacerlo, simplemente me dejé guiar y el mensaje llegó, eso es todo. Entonces yo misma, a mí me fascina ver los mensajes porque a mí se me olvidan. Imagínense ustedes que nada más lo vieron un día, pues, por ejemplo. Por eso es importante volver a verlos. Let me see here. Déjame ver acá. Okay, so adicionalmente a eso, oh, hold on a second. Let me see here. I do want to say hello. I would like to reply. Let me see here. Reply. Hello. Let me see here. Just so that you guys can see that I can reply to you. So let me know if you want me to reply. Hello, Danny and Ivan. There you go. Saludos para Dani e Iván, que están en Bulgaria. And I did say that I was going to say hello, but I wanted to go ahead and do it as a reply. So I'm able to reply to you guys. Puedo enviarle un mensaje para atrás a ustedes acá. Hoy me puse esto también. No sé si el sonido se escucha mejor. Andy, let me know if the audio is better because I'm wearing this. Let me know. So hello to Danny and Ivan in Bulgaria. Kisses to you guys again. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Facebook Live, and I hope that you stay safe in Bulgaria. Okay. So now we're gonna actually move on to saying it in Spanish really quickly, what it is that I just said in English, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna be saying goodbye to you guys. It is 37 minutes in, unless someone else comes in and asks me a questions or joins in. Let me know. Okay, so I replied. Let me see here. It is better. Oh, it is better, the audio. Andy, thank you so much for letting me know. My relentless, wonderful assistant, Andrea. Thank you so much for the water and for the coffee. By the way, today I'm actually using, I was given this beautiful mug by, it's called Reach, and they do wonderful work. And they actually, I was actually able to MC an event that they had virtual, and they sent me these beautiful mugs. Well, you can't read the little letters there because it's aluminum, so you're not going to be able to read it. So, reach for the stars, it says. So, esto me lo regaló. Aquí tengo café. Here I have coffee. Esto me lo regaló una organización que se llama Reach. Ellos hacen un tremendo trabajo con mujeres que están atravesando por una situación de violencia doméstica. Y entonces yo hice un show con ellos de virtualmente, ellos tenían un evento, yo le hice la maestría y entonces serví como moderadora de una sección de esa gala que ellos tenían y me enviaron esto muy lindo. Déjame tomar un poquito de café. Muy bien. So I'm sipping my coffee there. So hasta ahora déjame ver lo que dice la señora Rivas acá. Eso es lo más inspirador e importante que de sus hermanos y divinos mensajes. Traté de leerlo ahí lo mejor que pude, señora Rivas, gracias por su mensaje y a mí me fascina también, obviamente, de que usted siga viendo los mensajes de Step Forward to a Better You, un paso adelante para su mejoría. Estábamos hablando rapidito antes de despedirme de ustedes, ya casi me voy a despedir, si ustedes no tienen ninguna otra pregunta. Y estábamos hablando de que me estaba preguntando, mi asistente Andrea me estaba diciendo una de las cosas que las personas han preguntado es si deben llamar a la persona si se sienten mal por algo que sucedió en el pasado. Y la respuesta es que todo depende. Si usted siente que el llamar a alguien y pedir perdón o disculpas por algo que sucedió le va a hacer sentir mejor, pues hágalo. Eso es lo que debe hacer. Pero solamente si usted lo siente así. No es, mi mente me dice que debo hacer esto porque esto es lo correcto. No lo haga porque su mente le dice. Hágalo si usted se siente que lo quiere hacer. Porque esa persona a quien usted está llamando para disculparse, lo va a sentir si de verdad es genuino esa disculpa que usted está pidiendo. Si no va a ser genuina y simplemente usted siente, bueno, ya yo siento que ya me voy a olvidar de eso que pasó, voy a aceptar que eso estuvo bien que pasara porque eso me mejoró a mí y ahora soy una mejor persona. Por eso, déjalo así, no tiene que llamar a nadie para disculparse de nada. Pero nuevamente, si usted siente que el disculparse o pedirle que esa persona se disculpe para ambas partes poder seguir adelante, hágalo solamente si lo siente. Pero cuando usted está dispuesto a aceptar ese pasado, a usted realmente no le debe interesar si el otro ya aceptó esa situación, si el otro aceptó el pasado. Porque aquí estamos hablando es de usted, no estamos hablando de la otra persona. Porque cada persona va creciendo y va evolucionando a su paso. Entonces, piense usted, yo voy a evolucionar más rápido porque voy a hacer esto, voy a aceptar mi pasado. Eso es lo que usted se tiene que decir. Olvídese si esa persona se disculpó, si no le pidió perdón, no importa realmente. Si le pidieron perdón a usted, si están esperando que usted pida perdón, eso no es necesario. Acepte que eso tenía que pasar y ya. La divinidad sabe que usted lo aceptó y usted va a seguir evolucionando, a dejar que cosas buenas lleguen a su experiencia de vida. Bien, de eso se trata el mensaje de hoy. Acepte su pasado. Solamente significa aceptarlo. No tener que hablar, que esto me pasó, que negativo, que llamar a tal persona, no tiene que abrir nada, ningún capítulo de su vida, no tiene que reabrir ningunas heridas, no tiene que hacer nada de eso. Solamente acepte su pasado y que la divinidad de Dios, su poder superior, vea que usted ha aceptado que lo que le tenía que pasar en aquel entonces es bueno para que usted sea quien es hoy en día. Eso es lo único que estamos haciendo aquí en el día de hoy. Acepta tu pasado, acepte su pasado y sigue adelante. Bien, ese es el mensaje de hoy. Accept your past is exactly what we need to do. Mind you, it's not about asking for forgiveness and it's not about forgiving others. It's not about forgiving others. You don't have to call anybody and say, I forgive you, or you owe me an apology. It's not about that. It's not about opening wounds. It's not about um, feeling sorry. It's about none of that. It's just about you understanding that those things had to happen to you. That's it. That everything that has happened to you needed to happen to make you into who you are today. That is what Accept Your Past is about. And that is today's message. Accept your past. It's easy to do. You don't have to forgive anyone. You don't have to call anyone. You don't have to talk about it. Just accept it. It had to happen. That's it. That's what accepting your past means. And that is today's message. So before we leave, we are 45 minutes in. Before we leave, I just want to remind you that do you guys have Instagram? Go on Instagram, and I'm going to put it actually right here on Instagram. So at Yadires is where you need to go on Instagram, and at Yadires and at Step Forward to a Better You. Okay, so Instagram, let me see here, .com/Yadires. There you go. I think it should come out. Let me see if that happens. Let me see if that happens. There you go. So at least you can go there. You could also look for, on Instagram, you can look for Step Forward to a Better You. Step Forward to a Better You. Let me see here. To a Better You. So, excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. So that's what you need to look for on Instagram, okay? Find me on Instagram, please. I do put nice reels, by the way. I do some beautiful reels that someone suggested in one of these Facebook Lives. Michael Gordon suggested it in the past, and I started doing reels. So a lot of people are enjoying those reels. And again, those are on Instagram, and I'm going to be sharing them on Facebook. And mind you, every week, I'm going to be looking for different ways of connecting with you guys. Okay. Whether it's through the podcast, whether it's through YouTube. In next week, I'm going to try to make it so that, you know what, this whole time, by the way, I didn't share this Facebook Live on my personal profile. So let me go ahead and do that really quickly while I have you guys here on the, let me see here. There you go. I just shared it to my, and I'm going to be sharing it to my story as well. Let me see here. There you go. There you go. I will go ahead and share to the story as well. So I'm very happy that you guys have joined in today. I am very grateful, very thankful. Again, one of the things that we need to make sure that we do is figure out what's a good time for you guys. Okay. So, because a lot of you guys have been asking whether I can do a Facebook Live at nighttime. So, I need to still figure that out. Let me know if you guys like nights. What time do you guys like these Facebook Lives to be? And I hope you like Accept Your Past, this message. Acepte su pasado. Espero que le haya gustado este mensaje de esta semana. Espero que en las próximas semanas también, no sé si es cambiando el horario que tenemos que hacerlo para que más personas sintonicen. Me estoy dando cuenta que más personas están viendo el Facebook Live después que sale al aire. Entonces ya no tienen esa habilidad de interactuar conmigo porque no es en vivo. Así es que, pero como quiera, por favor, déjenme su mensaje ahí para yo entonces devolverle un mensaje yo directamente a usted. Yo lo voy a leer todo, así es que por favor ponga su mensaje ahí. I do want to remind you that what I do notice is that a lot of people are getting these Facebook Lives after we finish the Facebook Live. That's when they start to watch it. And it's important for you to know that it doesn't matter that it's not live. Continue to leave me any comment right here, and that I will read through your messages and I will get back to you as soon as I can as well. But we will figure this out together. Vamos a llegar a una conclusión todos juntos. We will figure this out together. We will come up with the perfect time for us to be doing these Facebook Lives, okay? So again, accept your past. If you have any questions, feel free to message me. Accept your past is this week's message. Acepte su pasado es el mensaje de esta semana. Por favor, si tiene alguna pregunta, déjenme saber. También voy a compartir aquí el video de Acepte su pasado, lo voy a compartir ahí. I also want to share the Accept Your Past link, which I'm actually going to be doing right now as well. Let me see if I actually can get to, if I'm able to do that. I'm afraid to do it in the desktop because, again, it might just close the Facebook Live. So why don't I do it like this really quickly? Okay, I'm using my phone here, so don't think that, let me see here, Accept Your Past. Accept your past. Here it is. So I will go ahead and share the accept your past. Accept your past. I will go ahead and share. Here is, let me see here. There you go. Own your purpose. This is own your purpose. And I will go ahead and share. Acepta tu pasado. Aquí está. Lo voy a compartir ahora mismo en el video, ahora mismitito. ¿Listos? Vamos a compartirlo ahora mismitito. So we're going to be sharing that video right now. This is Accept Your Past in Spanish. And let me see, share this video. Yes, share. There you go. Right, post. Let me see here. And post. There you go. So I am hoping that you guys got to see it. Acepta tu pasado is on there. And also, let me go in here and grab Accept Your Past in English so that you guys can go ahead and grab it and watch it on YouTube. Okay, so copy that link and I will go ahead and share it with you guys right now. There you go. And let me see here. And I think that should do it. Okay, good. So again, 50 minutes in, I will be saying goodbye to you guys for today. If you guys don't have any other questions, let me see. I think Andrea says, thank you. It is a great message. I learn something every time, even though I'm your assistant and friend, because those messages mean different things depending on how your life is going at the moment. Yes, Andy. Yay! Let me love your comment, Andy. Thank you so much. Déjame ver acá, la señora Rivas dice, Yadires Nova-Salcedo, excelentísima señora, una feliz y bendecida tarde para usted. Muchísimas gracias para usted también, señora Rivas. Un beso. Un beso, un beso. Cuídense mucho. To Ivan, to Danny, thank you so much for joining us from Bulgaria. And I hope you guys join us in future Facebook Lives every Wednesday at 1 for now. But if we change the time, we'll let you know. A kiss to Maria as well, my good friend. So I will let you guys go for now. Don't worry, I'll be reading your comments, so leave me any messages there. Recuerden que voy a estar leyendo sus comentarios. Por favor, déjenme un mensaje ahí. Acepten su pasado. Accept your past. That is the message for this week. Yes? Talk to you guys later. Bye.